What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Yafeu Podcast. Yafeu Podcast. Yes. And the topic of today is um confidence rules everything. Confidence like by confidence rules everything. I mean like literally, bro. It doesn't matter if a nigga is an asshole, bro. Like, okay, have you ever wondered why do like bad people like always be in positions of power? Because bad people aren't afraid to be assholes to get what they want. You get what I'm saying? Bad people aren't afraid of being bad. You get what I'm saying? While good people, you know what I'm saying, a lot of good people aren't into powerful positions because they have a fear of being seen a certain way. The thing about power is a lot of times it needs to be taken or it needs to be earned. A lot of good people aren't good because they want to be good. A lot of good people are good because they don't have the power to be bad. I'll say that again. A lot of good people aren't good. A lot of people are good because they don't have the power to be bad. You know what I'm saying? And Yongama, how does this correlate with confidence, bro? I'm gonna get there. Confidence comes from a certain place of knowing. Confidence, let me take a walk actually. Confidence comes from a certain place of knowing. Confidence comes from a certain place of strength within you. Confidence comes from a certain place of surety, of conviction, of internal conviction. Confidence. What is confidence? We have to define what confidence is. Since right now I don't have a um what access to the internet, and this is a place where I let my free thoughts out. But my personal definition of confidence is spontaneity, 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 bro. That's what my personal, uh, that's what my personal definition of confidence is. To be confident means, what does being confident mean? To be confident means, I don't want to say to show up. To be confident means to know. To be confident means is to be sure. Confidence is confidence isn't something that you see outside. A lot of times it is. But people see confidence, but confidence doesn't need to be seen in order for it to be confidence. That's a bar. Confidence doesn't need to be seen in order for it to be confidence. Confidence is surety. Surety of what? Surety of strength. Surety of performance. Surety of who you are and or what you can do or both. Confidence is basically being that nigga or knowing that you can do something. Yes, actually, it's a knowing of something. Um, in fact, I feel like this. You are confident. Who you listening to this right now? You're confident. You're confident in a lot of things. You are confident on the fact that the ground that you stand on not fucking collapse. You're confident on the fact on you can like sit in bed all day. You're confident on the fact on some people don't love you, and for some of y'all, you're confident on the fact on hey yo, some people love you. A lot of y'all are confident on the fact that hey Joe, you can keep doing a job for a certain period of time. You got what I'm saying? A lot of y'all are confident in a lot of bad shit, and y'all are confident in a lot of good shit. But what confidence really is, it isn't something that is bad, nor is it good. It's something that is surety. Confidence is surety. Confidence is being sure of something, being sure of what you perceive as something. You got what I'm saying? So when I say confidence rules the world, confidence rules the human life. You got what I'm saying? How much confidence you, let me say this, how much positive confidence you have over yourself will basically will dictate how much you can deal within this life. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's why people say, Ejo. I feel like I'm rambling right now, but fuck it. I'm that nigga. I've been raising my confidence up and shit, so yeah. I feel like that's why a lot of people say you gotta believe in yourself. A lot of people say, yo, you gotta believe in yourself. Because as much as people, um, have won through nepotism and luck and all this shit, bro, motherfuckers, if you think about it, motherfuckers wouldn't be there without confidence. There was research on people who saw themselves or other people who saw others as lucky, right? And one trait they found was lucky people always always saw outcomes in a positive manner. Basically, if they would always do something if they they would always do something because they thought, okay, there's a positive thing to this thing. You got what I'm saying? Instead of seeing things as negative, instead of being safe with the world, instead of thinking to themselves, okay, bet I could go up there or I could do this, but that would be a waste of time and shit. They always think to themselves, hey, what if this thing happens? What if a good thing happens? You got what I'm saying? But that's confidence. That's confidence in the unknown, bro. Lucky people, most lucky people genuinely just have a confidence in the unknown. Confident people have a confidence within the unknown. They have a confidence of, they have a positive confidence of the unknown, bro. They see the world a certain way in a positive manner. Basically, I feel like the more positive you see the world, the little better for yourself, my nigga. Like, bro, when I remember a time when I just decided to just be grateful. I just decided that, okay, you know what? I'ma just be grateful for everything. And because of that, and because of that, I saw life in a more positive manner. And because I saw life in a more positive manner, I started seeing ways I can grow. And then I started seeing shit. I started seeing tools I never thought I actually had in my life, bro. Bro, because if I wasn't grateful earlier on, I would have never discovered BandLab. I would have never known how to edit. I would have never tried new shit. I think I would have still been like a worse bum. I would have been a bum. Um, as we're speaking right now, I'm not saying I have a lot of cash, but if I didn't see shit positively, bro, I wouldn't have grown and shit. But then when I saw things in the negative manner, bro, that's when I was stagnant. That's when I didn't do shit. That's when I didn't move. Therefore, I didn't grow. When I started listening to people, when I trusted people's word more than my own, that's when it was like, okay, bet. Because when you trust, that's when it was like, okay, things were going down. Because here's the thing: when you trust people's word more than your own, my nigga, you have less confidence of yourself. So therefore, you don't even move if somebody doesn't tell you shit. Because you have no confidence of your own word. Because you have no confidence in your own word, my nigga. You have no confidence over your own word. So yeah, bro, literally, bro, because of of me seeing the world in a more positive manner. I was kind of positive. I had confidence. I had positive confidence within the world. Got what I'm saying? So because I saw things positively, I started treating the world positively, and I started seeing positive things in my life. And then I saw things that I didn't even notice before, for real. And then I thought opportunities I never even knew that was there all this time and shit like that. So therefore, I took those opportunities. But when I had negative thoughts, when I saw the world in a negative manner, when I saw myself in a negative manner, I didn't even take opportunities, or I didn't take them strongly because I didn't have confidence. I didn't have confidence in the fact that, okay, something good will happen, great things will happen, all this shit will happen, bro. Because I lacked confidence, bro. Dog, all this to say, man. All this to say, positive people rule. Sorry, not positive people. Confident people rule the world, bro. It's confidence that inspires action. Yes, it's confidence that inspires action. I'm not saying be a full on fucking positive hippie and shit like that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying be unrealistic. But what I'm saying is recognize that the negativity isn't the full truth of it all. Recognize that, oh, you are allowed to see things in a genuine positive manner, bro. Um, recognize that you are allowed to see yourself as a fucking king, as a god, and all these things. You must recognize that you can't be humble in this life, because if you're humble in this life, then life will humble you. But if you don't allow life to humble you, it will get to a point where you start humbling life, bro. There's two types of people in this world. There are those who humble life, and there are those who get humbled by life. You check what I'm saying, bro. Look at legends like Alexander the Great, Isaac Newton, let me not say Nikola Tesla. He died a bum. Uh, I'm talking niggas who really lived life to the fullest, bro. Who lived life great and shit like that, dog. Um, let's say Da Vinci. Da Vinci maybe billionaires. As much as we hate them, they exploit them, they have confidence, bro. Look at actual speed, bro. That nigga's doing all these things. His confidence led him there, bro. If that nigga didn't have confidence, he would have never been there. Kai Cenat, if he didn't have confidence in what he was doing, he would have never been there, bro. All these streamers, a lot of these rich ass streamers, bro, a lot of these internet people, bro, if they didn't have confidence in what they were doing, love them or hate them, they wouldn't be where they are at. Their desires would have never been fulfilled, bro. The reason I feel like this, the reason that 40% of men of throughout history are the only ones who who impregnated women. You got what I'm saying? The reason that is the case is because, okay, you could say for some it's rape, but a lot, I would say it's because a lot like confidence isn't something that you see all the time. So therefore, because they had confidence, they weren't afraid to approach a mom. They weren't afraid to talk to a mom and tell her, Edro, listen, this is what I want. They weren't afraid to get rejected because they had an overabundance mindset of like, oh, there's plenty of fish in the sea. Therefore, they kept on going. And even if like every shot would say no, 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 it was a thing of like, fuck, hey, I'm still that nigga though. And then the shot found him. Lucky jackpot, nigga. Confidence is the thing that leads you to shoot the shot. Confidence is the thing that leads you to shoot the shot. Even if you have anxiety, if you have a little bit of confidence, because confidence is the belief that you can do it. Because you believe you can do something, you do it. Because you believe you can make a sandwich, you do make a sandwich. Because you believe you can go to work, you go to work. Because you believe, yo, literally, bro, because we believe that our bosses, that the companies that we work for will pay us if we do that work. We do the work because we're confident in the in the fucking with the fucking system. We're confident in the system. The reason that there isn't a lot of revolutions and stuff like that, because a lot of people are confident in the system, bro. A lot of people are normal people because they are confident in their normalcy. They're confident in the average, in being an average nigga, because being an average nigga, because they're confident in the fact that being an average nigga works. But real niggas, legendary niggas, have confidence in the unknown. People who don't control the world have confidence. Got what I'm saying? Evil motherfuckers have confidence because they don't give a fuck. They only give a fuck about what they get. I'm not saying you shouldn't, you should let go of human decency, human morality. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you must have confidence. You must have confidence in yourself. I feel like if you really want to rule the world, or if you want to have the life that you want to have, my nigga, you gotta have confidence in yourself. You gotta have confidence in your abilities. You gotta have confidence in who you is. You gotta have confidence in your mind, bro. If you wanna if you want an ace the test, dog, for real, dog, you gotta have confidence in the fact that you will ace the test. Even if failure is an option, even if failure is a possibility, I feel like I genuinely believe that you must ignore that. You must ignore that possibility in general and focus on the fact that you will pay ace tests. And if you fail, Shafedi, you gotta know who you is. You gotta know how much you studied. You gotta know that you still is that nigga, bro. And then you'll try again. Then boom, you ace it. When you're about to study, you must know that, yo, you must have confidence on the fact that, yo, this thing is helping me pass ace this test, bro. You got what I'm saying? I feel like if you want to achieve anything in this world, anything, you have to have a certain level of confidence at the fact that this thing will work. That includes your hard dreams, bro. I'm telling this myself because, like, I, I have realized that my lack of confidence within my work creates stagnancy. And by stagnancy, I really mean laziness. You check what I'm saying? Like, I'm learning all this shit, but I realize that I'm not confident enough to do the work. Sometimes I do the work, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, distractions come through because I have doubt. All these distractions come from doubt on the actual work that I'm doing. There's a nigga who's fully convicted on what he's doing is right, and on what he's doing he can do. If a nigga's fully knows that, like, hey yo, he that nigga, bro, and he can do anything, and he's like that guy, my nigga, of course he's gonna do the work because he's not afraid of failure. Because he isn't a man who fails, he's a man who's that nigga. And even if he fails, failure isn't part of his story. Failure is never the end goal. You know what I'm saying? In fact, failure doesn't even exist to him because he's that guy and he keeps on moving forward. That's trying. That's trying, bro. If you have a mentality of I'm that nigga, it's gonna work. Even if you die, at least you die trying. You died achieving something. You're gonna achieve something, bro. The motherfuckers who have confidence are the niggas who truly rule this world. I swear to God, bro. Like, dude, I've observed even people from my area. I've seen motherfuckers turn to millionaires, my nigga. Straight up. Sure, like, they don't spend money on me. They haven't hit me up and shit for a while. But, like, I don't care. Because niggas is playing their own game, bro. Niggas living their own reality. And niggas are trying to do what they need to do and what they want to do and shit like that. And niggas have helped a nigga for as much as they can, bro. So I don't care if they haven't hit me up and shit like that. I genuinely don't because they've played that story and they're happy with that story. Me, bro, I'm gonna keep doing my story and I'll meet them. You know what I'm saying? I'll meet them when I'm up and be like, yo, what's up, niggas? You know what I'm saying? Like even them niggas, bro. Like as I was saying, even them niggas. Every successful person I've met has a certain level of confidence. Check what I'm saying, bro. Especially niggas who get girls, bro. Niggas don't a lot of some of those niggas don't have confidence in anything else for real. They don't have confidence in anything else. Some of them might speak shit about some other things, but a lot of them don't have confidence in anything else. But when it comes to girls, some niggas, dog, getting girls is like the easiest thing in the world. And for the longest time, and like I for if I didn't see ugly niggas get girls I would have been thinking in my mind, yo, dog, it's because they're beautiful. But a lot of them, it's like no, it's just that beautiful people were hyped up in early stages. So once they got that, okay, yeah, they're beautiful. They had natural confidence because they have natural confidence, they can just speak to anybody, bro, because they know who they is and shit, or who they believe they is, bro. It's all about confidence, bro. I've seen ugly niggas get confidence, have confidence, bro, and it's like they get the baddest bitches. I've seen ugly niggas get the baddest bitches because of their confidence. because they know who they is. They're not afraid to lose a bitch because, sorry, not a, you fuck it, a bitch. They're not afraid to lose a bitch because it's like they know who they is. They know what they got. They know what they can offer. They know the diamonds that they are and shit. And a shorty's attracted to that, bro. A shorty's attracted to that gangster energy, bro. A shorty's attracted to that social energy, bro. Shorties are not attracted to bitch ass energy. I don't give a fuck what these niggas say, what these scientists say, bro. And I'm not saying you must be a fucking macho man, defeat everybody and shit, bro. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? The betas get the bitches because the betas are confident with themselves. Betas get bitches because betas are confident within themselves. They find confidence in other things. A lot of people, you don't need to fight niggas in order to be confident, my nigga. You can be confident in the fact that, hey, you dog, like, I draw. You can be confident in the fact that you fix cars. You can be confident in the fact that, hey, yo, you've passed school and you've got degrees and shit like that. You can be confident in anything, bro. Shorties love a confident nigga. Shorties don't love a loser ass nigga. We've met, a lot of us have met big macho niggas who always try to showcase their aggressiveness and their quote unquote masculinity through violence and all of that. And they still feel like losers. They still feel like losers. They still feel like, yo, these niggas is whack. They still, you felt that loser energy from other niggas because they lack that confidence of who they is. Or some niggas don't lack that confidence. They get the baddest of bitches. Confidence attracts bitches, bro. The more confidence that you got, the more bitches you can get in a real way. Sure, sir. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, bro. In fact, like, not just the bitches, bro. Because I feel like, okay, for me personally, I feel like if you can get bitches, you can generally get anything in life. And, bro, once I realized that, oh, Joe, these niggas use confidence to get what they want. I looked at other people who get what they want. And I'm not talking like billionaires. I'm talking like niggas who are very good at math, per se. Let's say that. Niggas who are very good at chess. You got what I'm saying? One key trait I always see is confidence. It's confidence, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Honestly, bro, if I never was confident in me starting this, in me having a YouTube channel, I would have never made a YouTube channel. If I never was confident in me creating music, I would have never made music. If a kid wasn't confident on him drawing, he would have never drew. A kid, dude, if a kid isn't confident in doing something, he won't do it, bro. I swear to fucking God, dog. If a kid isn't confident on playing or doing some shit, he won't do it. If a kid isn't confident in him studying and learning, he won't fucking learn. He will not learn because he isn't confident in learning. This is why it's very important for people to have high self-esteem. This is why it's very important to live in a society that has a high self-esteem. Because if we have high self-esteem, then we are literally able to do anything. We become the gods of our own reality, bro. People with confidence are the gods of their own reality. People are sure about themselves. People who have a certain surety within life and shit like that rule this world. Why? Why does confidence rule reality? Because people who are confident do shit more than people who are afraid. Fear creates stagnancy. Fear humbles a nigga, puts a nigga on hold. Confidence lets a nigga fly. Confidence says, yo, when there's no road, we jump and create a road. Fear says, okay, there's no road, let's go back. Confidence says, oh, there's no road, let's create a new one. Fear says the bridge is broken, it's chai. Confidence said, hey, yo, the bridge is broken, let's create a new bridge. Fear says, I can't swim. Confidence says, I'm gonna learn how to swim. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like life is confidence, bro. Everything is ruled by confidence. Society is ruled by confidence. The people with the most confidence have the most aura. And if you have a lot of aura, my nigga, yo, you'll have a lot of influence. People are influenced by aura. So you just gotta build, whoever's listening to this, you just gotta build confidence. Not for other people, but for yourself. How you do it with that confidence, hey man, that's up to you. But please don't do it for evil shit. Um, but build confidence. Best way to build confidence is to be confident. For me, bro, what's helping my confidence is affirmations. I'm not gonna lie to you niggas. Every day I just tell myself I'm the shit in so many shapes or form. I tell myself I'm phenomenal, I'm astronomical, I'm great, I'm a king, I'm a god. You know what I'm saying? I'm the ruler of this planet. All of that shit, bro. I tell myself like the crazy shit, dog. That's confidence, bro. And niggas with confidence have aura. Natural confidence. I'm talking natural confidence, bro. Not forced shit. You love what I'm saying, bro. I ain't gotta show arrogance, my nigga. I can just be confident within myself and who I am. And like confidence creates calmness as well. Yes, confidence creates calmness. And the shawties love calmness. And I feel like the universe loves calmness as well. But you can't be calm if you're not confident. I feel like that's what I lacked. There was a point in time where I had peace in my life. And then I started losing that peace because it was like I didn't have the things that I want. You know what I'm saying? I didn't live in the reality I wanted to live at. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't getting the bad bitches. You know what I'm saying, bro? It was like I was still poor and shit like that, dog. It's like I was aware that okay, sooner or later I had to keep on moving and shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I was happy because I found peace. I found peace within myself for a certain moment, bro. And like, do I want to go back there again? I feel like I already am, bro. Even if bad thoughts pull up to me, bro, I can be like, hey Joe, listen, this is dog, I'm here. I'm in this bitch, bro. I'm here, dog. I'm like I'm right here. Shit like that. And it's like I can have confidence in the fact that I am who I am and therefore I'll do what I want to do what I need to do. It's just that I haven't been doing that because I don't have confidence. Check what I'm saying. So all this time I'm thinking I'm lacking physical things, but meanwhile it wasn't physical things that I lacked. It was confidence that I lacked. That was the missing piece of like my life, confidence. Knowing on who I am and knowing what I can do in a great scale, in a great and positive scale. I feel like not being truthful in a sense, but being knowing and having a certain and seeing myself as this until it becomes truth deep internally, subconsciously and shit. So yeah, it's confidence that I really lacked. And I'ma put up this confidence and become that nigga. Watch me. I'll be the biggest artist in the world. Watch me. You niggas don't laugh, but like, watch. I'll be the biggest artist in the world. Alright. It's the end of this session. I hope you enjoyed listening. If you didn't, it is what it is, nigga.